he didn't hurt his tailbone in his back, he surely hurt his pride. I don't think that's for you, homeboy. You need to try other things in life. Go be great elsewhere.
Y'all, have y'all came across the story where the Mississippi police officer set his whole family on fire after finding out that his dad, his brother, and his son was the fathers of his 6 kids? I had to read this to understand it a couple times. So basically, the wife has been sleeping with her husband's 73-year-old father, his 34-year-old brother, and his 21-year-old son, or who he thought was his son. All of them impregnated her. She had the baby. He finds out through a DNA test that his dad, his brother, and his son are actually the fathers of his kids.
I don't know if this is true or not, but if it is, this is messed up on every level. I mean, this is, whew. A person can only take so much at one time. I don't know. I don't even want to put myself in those shoes.
Goes to the gas station, buys a gas can, goes back to the house and set the whole house on fire, y'all. He basically stated when detectives arrested him like that the DNA test like honestly devastated his life and ruined his whole existence, y'all. This is crazy.
Nasty work. Nasty work. Person can only take so much, though. I don't even know how you react to that. Ain't no reaction you can give to that.
So goofy alert to y'all boys that don't pull out. You about to be paying pre-child support. Yes, sir. Nah, don't scroll. Let me explain. So Texas just passed a bill basically requiring fathers to pay pre-birth child support. So whatever she had to do before that kid was born while he was in the stomach, doctor's appointments, paying for vitamins, whatever other expenses during her pregnancy that she had, you may be obligated to pay that, depending on how it goes with the judge. Now, this raises the question men ask, what if she doesn't have the kid? What if something happens? Well, you, my good sir, have just won a lottery because that means you pay nothing. This only applies if the kid is born. There are women on social media happy about this new law, saying that this law needs to go in all states. And you have a lot of men saying that what if the kid isn't yours and that they're never getting anybody pregnant in Texas.
The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
If I'm a lot of these guys, I wouldn't even be worried. Hell, about 90% of y'all know the baby ain't gonna be yours anyway. So you ain't gonna have nothing to worry about. Shit, y'all good. Why y'all worried? Y'all shouldn't even be worried about that. That baby ain't gonna be y'all anyway. It's gonna be somebody else's. So what's the worry about? You good? So you leave your marriage or your man's cheating, get you a divorce just to graduate to become a side chick. The times we live in are crazy. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You understand you officially are a pump and dump. That means you're good for the stroke. You didn't come out to the good. You came out worse. Why not leave your marriage and go find you a man who has no one? Someone you can call your own. You went from being number one in sharing to being number two in sharing. That ain't good.
When I start selling pussy, I don't want to hear it. When I start selling pussy, I don't want to hear nobody say shit.
Who's gonna tell her? Has someone already told her? If not, I will. Sweetheart, the only thing a potential buyer is going to ask you when you start selling it is how much. That's all they're going to want to know. How many of those 20s are they going to have to count out to you? If you think someone's going to be like, oh no, don't do that. Don't start selling it. You crazy. The minute you made this video, you probably got like 200 to 300 DMs. How much? Encourage you to go be great.
Just a gym. Great workout, by the way. But every time I'm at the gym, or maybe out and about, there's at least one male that approaches me and asks for my number, if I have a man, or if they can work out with me. Or they just work out next to me the whole time, not say a damn word, making it weird. And the thing about me is I'm single, and I'm always gonna lie to somebody that I have a man unless I'm interested. Me and my friends are out. We always say we have a man too. Regardless if we are single or not, we always say that we have a man because we're not interested. I'm always gonna say I have a man. I've never given out my number, Snapchat, or anything for a year and a half that I've been single. Because why? I don't want you. I'm not interested, so why waste the time?
Earl, it must be your ass because it ain't your face. Now, you sit here looking like the sister of the dog Chucky. And you trying to shit on me and on the app. You need to go talk to someone. You need to get offline and get on talking to a counselor. You need some help. Just say, hey, the right guy ain't approached me yet. I'm trying to act like men are weird and this, that, and the other. You a walking red flag. You go to the gym, guys see something they like, yeah, they're probably gonna approach you. Some men won't because they understand there are women out there like you. But some guys are that thirsty, they're gonna approach you. You really need to shut the TikTok down. You really need to go get some counseling.
I find it hard to think. Some days
So why'd you even go then? If you feeling like that, why did you even bother going? 9 out of 10 times you weren't even into the guy anyway. What? You wanted some free food? You got a living relative for that. You know how to cook, I'm sure. Why bother? Why waste someone's time? The foodie call is the craziest thing to me because it's leech. It's got leech written all over it. Bomb. You know that guy on the corner store that's begging for a quarter to get him a cheap shot of whiskey? It's got that vibe all over it. I mean, that's the lowest of the low. You'll pretend to like someone just to get a free bite. That is god awful terrible. He'll never see me. I'm just wondering what he paid for that date. That is the craziest thing. Like, I don't know. I couldn't see myself. Well, I'm not a female, so it's a lot. I probably wouldn't know. But this is why people these days tends to, hey, let's take a walk in the park. Let's go get coffee. This is the reason right here. No one wants to spend no money on someone that they'll never see again. Trust me. If she was paying, she never would have made this video.